Hey guys, what's up? This is the Microcrafter, and today I'm going to show you something called Portal 2 Authorizing Tools Beta. It's in beta. So first I'll show you how to get it. So if you go ahead and open your Steam, and go to Library, you should have something like this, but if you click over here, I usually have mine set up like this. You might have yours set up like this. I like to set mine up like this because I just think it's cooler. So then you go to All Games. You go to Tools because it's a tool. And I already have mine put in, so you should see Portal 2 Authorizing Tools Beta, and you should just click on it. It should start installing, and then it should say Ready to Play. And once you're ready to play, you can exit that. It should have created a shortcut on your desktop. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. So it should look like this when you open it up. And when you open it up, you can see at the top Portal 2 Authorizing Tools, Hammer World Editor. That's usually what you use to make the map. Model Views, I don't use that. Face Poser, I don't use that. I don't use any of this stuff really except for the World Editor. So when you double click on that, it should open up the map editor. You don't have to exit the actual thing I just exited, but I usually exit it. So when you start up, you should see this. I don't think this on the bottom in this message matters, so I'm just going to exit that so it's out of the way. If you click, I just did that by accident, but if you click on this gray screen right here, it'll automatically bring you to the open window thing, tab, I don't know. And this should be a list of all your maps. It should come with all of these, not this test map, that's mine, not test for friends, that's mine, and that one. But let's go to file and create a new one for the tutorial purposes. Send that. So it should look like this when you hit new. You should really just see black in this screen, and then grids in the rest. This is your 3D view. This is your top view. This is, I think, left and this is right. Something like that. So just to start out, you can click block tool, and I usually draw it on this because it's a top view. And all you have to do is drag, and let's make it that big, and drop. And just drag and let go, you know. Then when you go to this box, you hit Z while you're waved over it. You don't have to click on it. And it should bring you, and you should be able to move around and use WASD to move, and you use your mouse to look around. So you can see that's the 3D shape of the object I drew. And you can also see it's just the framework. So if you go to the right here and hit browse, you browse through all the different textures that Portal 2 has. So let's just type in the filter here, WALL, wall. And let's just pick actually this will be my floor, but it should still be listed under walls. So let's just go down here and pick a floor. This floor looks fine. So once you do that, if you hadn't already created the object, you could just hit enter and it creates it for you. Now you can go to the selection tool, and as I said, that's your top view. This is your right view, I think. Now obviously if I click here and make it any thinner, it won't even be an object. So if you hit right above the enter, there should be like a backslash, and you should go one or two more over, and the two brackets there will be your larger and smaller. The one on the right makes them smaller, the one on the left makes them larger. So it makes more of them, and the one on the right makes less, and the one on the left makes more. So if you click the one on the left, it should hide that so I can bring it down. And there's my floor. You can also, when you see the arrows going in each direction to move it around, you can hold shift, click on the object, drag it up, and then let's just make it this tall, and then let go of your mouse, and it should basically like a copy and paste. So let's create a new one here. Let's go into this, and then create a, let's create a wall, and then browse. It's not gonna, I don't have to type in wall again, it's already on that. So let's pick a regular wall. Let's just make it like a white one, because I like white. So let's pick this one. Hit enter. Oh wait, actually don't hit enter yet, because you can see over here on this view, it's just a little block, and you can even see it right there. So let's bring this down to actually make the wall. Okay, and then hit enter. So that creates my wall. Let's go to this arrow here to change it, move it around, and then hold shift, copy, move it to the other side, paste. So now I have those two walls. On the top here, I'm gonna copy it to this side, paste it, and then change this shape to match that wall, and copy it, paste it, and then I'll click somewhere where there's no wall so you can see what's happening. So you see this is my basic room. Make sure there are no cracks or creases. Otherwise, if there is, when you try loading up your map, you'll be able to see when it's listing a bunch of numbers and item IDs, you'll be able to see a red line, like it'll type up something in red, and it'll say something so-and-so is leaked. It'll say it's leaked, and basically it means that there's a hole in your map, and it's not going to load the map until that hole is fixed. So I suggest keeping your room solid square and try not to make it too complicated, because then you're going to miss your cracks and you're not going to be able to run the map, and you're probably not going to find them. So let's go one under the arrow, just to, and go, no, actually 3 under the arrow, and go to Entity Tool. So let's click on Entity Tool and just click on the floor. That creates the standard person. It always starts out as a spawn. So let's go to my my selection tool, that's what's called. Double click on this using your 3D screen, and it should bring up the properties. Class is basically the object. It always starts out as an info player start. You can just hit here and you can scroll through all these, or you could even just type it. Let's just keep this a info player start for now. So let's just exit that. If you scroll in, you can click it once without moving, and it should change your how to move it around. So let's rotate it. Rotate it like that, so it's facing inwards. Let's spawn another entity, but this one's not for us. So double click it, and as I said before, you type in gun. It'll bring up your weapon portal gun. You can select that, hit apply. Now make sure you hit apply, because then it's just not gonna, you know, you'll be able to notice. So let's rotate this one also. And with the portal gun, you have to move it into your player. Let's see. And you might want to go here and, you know, bring this up so you can see it's about at his chest. Bring it in more. And that means just as soon as you start, you'll pick it up. Let's just place down a couple things, like a cube. So let's place the entity there, double click it, and type in cube, I think. And you go to prop weighted cube. So then hit apply, and it creates the cube. Now it's going to start in the ground, so you have to move it up. And that's the basic map. So let me just run this. You can either go to File, Run, or, as I like to do, you press F9. And then, oh, I have to save it first. Okay. Tut map. Okay, save. And then it'll come up with this for the running map. You just hit OK. as there's my loading entities screen. Then it starts to launch Portal. Okay, so I started my game. It wasn't recording when I regularly did that, so this is what your map should look like once you start the game out. And you can see everything looks fine. Everything looks like it should. Everything works. Yeah, everything works just like it would in a real game, except you made your map. Portal cube. Works just like any cube would. Interesting. That would have hurt. So if you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, maybe something's not working for you. Any problems you might have, questions, requests maybe. I'm gonna do that. Only thing is, there's someone called SkwittGaming. You should definitely check them out if you like this tutorial. They do all the best Portal things. They do the authorizing tools. They explain it in great detail. They tell you how to do everything. Everything you want to know. They'll tell you how to do. Except for fun things like this. So hope you like this tutorial. Got any questions? I'll leave a description for SkwittGaming if you like this. So see you guys later.